Hello, everybody. This is Frank Lardino with the Warrior Podcast. I'm still working out a lot of the bugs in my equipment. I have some good stuff here. My studio is actually set up now. I don't have the positioning of the desk where I want in the background. I do have a green screen that I can put whatever I want on the green screen. I'm trying to get the sound right. I have a Rodecaster soundboard here processing sound. It's nice and crisp, but I have to work out a few bugs here. Anyway, this is my first podcast. It's we'll call it the rough draft. It's just trying to get used to the equipment and tell you what my mission is. Guys, first of all, I am writing a book. The book is probably about 70% done, and then I sent it off to the editors. The book is called How to Be a Warrior of Light in a Dark World. And the book has a light element in it, as in like light, brightness, and it has a dark element, and that is the darkness in the world. So in the book, I talk a lot about mindset and how to maximize the power of our brains. And there's a lot involved in that. Gratitude, embracing gratitude is one of the main foundations to building a strong mind, and I go through that. I talk about the power of words and how words are the most powerful force on planet Earth. I talk about reframing. We really only have two knowns in our life. The first known is we have a past and we have a present. Other than that, we don't know if we're going to live the next minute. We don't know what's in the future. So of the past, if we call the past, let's say, a data set, we can perceive that data set or our past as being like nightmarish. I had a terrible past. I had a terrible past. I had a rough past. I was abused, and on and on and on. The more we frame out our past in a negative light, the more we tend to shackle ourselves. We prohibit ourselves from actually living our best and happy life. Or we can take the same data set and we can turn it around and say something like this. Yes, I've had a lot of struggles in my life and I made it through. I'm a survivor. I'm a warrior. I did have a lot of help. A lot of people came to my rescue and helped me through my tough times, and I'm grateful for that. So anything has the ability to be reframed. I like to say for every negative thing that happens to us in our life, there's a positive counterpoint that I call the flip side. And as we build stronger minds through the process of implementing gratitude, we become much better at looking at the flip side of things or the positive side of things. And if we get to the point where our minds are so strong, then even when we have problems, we realize that in the problems will come the most amount of knowledge and wisdom. Because when things go perfectly, we don't really learn anything. So the book kind of chronicles the techniques I've used to build a very strong mind. Many of the things are reframes and realizations. It's changing perspectives from negative to positive. And then the book also talks about the darkness in the world, conspiracies, money and power, really how the power structure of the world works now. And it'll be a bitter pill for a lot of people to swallow because we've been kind of raised to believe that our country's exceptional, our government's exceptional, everything about us is exceptional, and that's fine to a point, but it's not fine to a point when we fail to keep our government and our politicians accountable. Like our government can do no wrong, for instance. So I talked a lot about all things COVID related and how our government, intentionally did things that were not in the best interest of the people. And I don't want to give the book away. So, we were all born that our country was exceptional and our government's exceptional. And we were taught not to question the government, but unfortunately, the government has gone totally rogue. Not only ours, but most every world government has been completely captured by who I refer to as the controllers. And the controllers are the true power structure of the world who control everything. So the book has the light part and the dark part. I talk about how to turn our minds into strong machines to build a warrior mindset. Because in my opinion, we are going to need to be the best and strongest versions of ourselves. And we're going to need to, kind of unite together. And we're going to need to fight back. We're going to need to push back against the darkness with our light. And that's why the title is How to Be a Warrior of Light in a Dark World. It's my mission, my friends, to leave a good, positive legacy before I die. And I've had a good ride already. I've had a great life. And if I die tonight or get struck by lightning while I'm sitting in this chair, I've had a good ride. I'm completely good because I'm living my best life right now. So part of the ways that I want to have impact is I want to empower people to get rid of the negative part of themselves and embrace the positive part of themselves and optimize this. Because when this is optimized, then, we can see further, we can see deeper realities, deeper truths, and we're less apt to be bamboozled and lied to. And that's what it's going to take. It's going to take an effort by all of us to really work on ourselves, become better, smarter, stronger, and then to create bonds between us, because there's power in numbers, and we need to push back against this darkness. Because in a short amount of time, my friends, we will have no freedom. I've been banned from social media so many times, and sometimes it wasn't even my opinion I was expressing. It was opinions of the top scientists, doctors, and virologists in the world, some of them Nobel Prize winners. I was simply publishing their papers or publishing videos of them saying certain things, and they banned me. And that is censorship. And that's why I think we're on a rapid decline in the United States. The freedom of speech is what all other rights are based on. And when they start taking our freedom of speech away, then everything else is in jeopardy. So I'm not going to go down silently. I'm going to go down swinging. And that's the purpose of the podcast. So today is Monday evening. It's 7:21-ish right now. And I have to figure out how to put this podcast together. And I'll start posting to YouTube and Facebook. And, I'll need a little help with the social media. It's not one of my fortes, but, making videos and talking and having interviews, that is my forte. So, need a little help broadcasting my message out into the real world. So just want you to remember, within each one of us, we have great power in our minds, and we're going to build strong minds together. So that's what this is all about, my friends. I will have some real estate podcasts on my real estate channel. That'll be something completely different to keep everybody informed. We're going to have some tutorials for realtors as well, to help realtors become better and strive for excellence. So that's all I have for you tonight, my friends. This is Frank Lardino with the Warrior Podcast. If you like the video, please subscribe, and let's build a entire army of warriors of light. Take care, everybody.